Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me on Dishing with me, Heather D. And today I'm going to be doing a little bit of prep work, more prep work for the holiday Thanksgiving that's coming up. And I'm going to show you how I make a really delicious side dish, or it could be a nice appetizer, and that is my Swedish meatballs. And this dish is very tasty, and you can have this not just for Thanksgiving. You can serve this on a side or as an appetizer during Christmas or New Year's holidays, or even when it is Super Bowl time in February. So stay tuned as I get this ingredients together and show you how to make this delicious side dish slash appetizer, Swedish meatballs. We're going to start out with some ground beef and ground lamb. We're going to also use our seasonings: basil, liquid hickory, smoked black pepper, turmeric, fennel seeds, garlic powder, and sea salt. We're going to also add some vegetables, which will be our onions, carrots, and bell peppers. Now, this is in a container because I plan to puree these vegetables, which is a perfect way to ease in vegetables when those who do not like them. This is a nice way to sneak it in. And I pureed them pretty well, so it is the perfect consistency. I'm adding my salt and pepper here. I place my meat in a large bowl so that I can mix all my ingredients well. I'm adding some basil leaves. You can use Italian seasoning if you want. If you don't want to just use the basil by itself, I'm adding my liquid hickory smoke. This is very concentrated, so make sure you just use a small portion. I'm adding my turmeric, which has very good health benefits. So check out my herbal tea video on how I used it in my tea. This is fennel seeds. You can also use ground fennel, which gives the meat a very Italian sausage-like taste. Some garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic, but I'm going out the little easy way and just adding the powder. And it's only about a good teaspoon. Now I'm adding my vegetables that were pureed in my blender, and this is going to give the meat a really nice juicy consistency as well as flavor. You want to make sure you get a large sturdy spoon and mix these all together. Right here in my dish or my measuring cup, I have some oatmeal, and you can use breadcrumbs or crackers instead. I'm adding a little bit of evaporated milk, and this is going to help the oatmeal soften up, and this is going to be the perfect filler also for your meatballs. I decided to use oatmeal because oatmeal has a really nice fiber content, and I wanted to make these meatballs as healthy as possible. So I'm using a baking dish, and I'm going to make these meatballs into 1-inch size. And you see here, they're all spread out, and they're going to be placed in the oven and baked at 20 minutes at 375 degrees. This is how they looked once they were all done. Now you can go ahead and let these cool completely and freeze them. Use them at the time you are ready. Or do like I did. I was using them the next day for Thanksgiving, so I placed them inside of a dish, which I went ahead and placed them in the refrigerator until I was ready to make the sauce. So I have some red wine vinegar, cocktail sauce, or you can use chili sauce, my liquid hickory smoke, and I have my meatballs. And then I also have some barbecue sauce, and that is going to give it some extra smoky flavor. Now, when the summertime comes, if you wanted to make this is perfect to place inside of your smoker, or you can place it on the grill inside of a nice grill safe pot or dish, and this will make the meatballs taste really good. You want to add the whole bottle of your cocktail sauce or your chili sauce for this dish as well. And this is also good to add a little bit, just a pinch of your red wine vinegar. This is going to give it a little bit of a bite, but it's going to also add really good flavor to your meatballs. Now for the sweetener, we're adding grape jelly. Concord grape jelly. This is going to be really good for your meatballs. You can also thin out this sauce by using some water or chicken broth. I used water for this dish because I didn't have any chicken broth handy. And I'm also adding my grape jelly because of the fact that I'm using a spoon. I thought I would be able to squeeze it out of a container a little easier, but it didn't work out well for me. So I'm adding about a good 3/4 of a cup of the grape jelly to my sauce. And you want to make sure that you incorporate all of these flavors together. Adding just a little pinch of the liquid hickory smoke. Not too much. Like I said, it's very concentrated. But you want your flavors to be uniformed with your meatballs. I'm going to also add just a pinch of black pepper to my sauce as well. And I already ground it up, and I'm just going to add this to it and mix it all together and add my meatballs as well. You want to stir these at the half mark, 30-minute mark, and then let them finish cooking. After about an hour, your meatballs are perfect. So if you like this video, please click like, share, and subscribe. I hope you really try it. Perfect for New Year's too, for cocktails. Have a great day, and God bless.